The Vestax VCI 380 is a 2-channel DJ controller with a built-in DJ mixer. Powerful and creative, opening the door to limitless possibilities of controllerism. The design was made in collaboration with Serato and takes advantage of Vestax's know-how and manufacturing skills. Having a clear and functional layout, the Vestax VCI 380 features an arsenal of musical craft tools with perfect integrity straight out of the box. The VCI 380 is compact and solid, fits perfectly in the bag with a laptop, and being able to send MIDI signals even when used as a standalone mixer, the VCI 380 is an excellent solution for using DVS software such as Serato Scratch Live or Track to Scratch. The layout design of the VCI 380 is simple and intuitive. All the controls are handy and well dimensioned for a very natural use. The browsing area in the center of the VCI 380 is easy to access, with clear commands to scroll through lists and load tracks. The mixing surface is flawless with a mirrored layout, and the crossfader can be updated to the Vestax CFX2. The two large jog wheels have a needlepoint marker, synced to the virtual deck in Serato Itch. The torque of the jog wheels can be adjusted to your preference. Hold down the center of the jog wheel, and then rotate the outer side to change the torque. As like all VCI series controllers, you can pitch bend the track by touching the sides of the jog wheels. The FSR trigger pads on the VCI 380 are jam-packed with creative performance modes such as the slicer, roll, sampler, loop, hot cue, and pad effects. The ribbon control on each deck controls needle drop and adjusts parameters in each performance mode. In addition to pad effects, each channel features controls for the famous Itch effector. The input select switch is located near the trim knob, which will choose the audio source between USB and external devices such as CD players and turntables. As an accessory, 19-inch rack mount kits are available for North American customers. You can set up to 8 cue points in a track with the VCI 380. To set a cue point, hit a blank pad. To delete it, press Shift and push the cue point you want to delete. The slicer divides a bar or loop into 8 slices. Each pad triggers a portion of the slice bar or loop. You can jump from one slice to another to remix the track and create a new groove. Slices can be rolled by sliding your finger over ribbon control, while the length of slices can be adjusted by pushing Shift and sliding. Pressing a pad sets a loop on the beat. Each pad has a preset loop length. The length of the loop can be altered by using the ribbon control. If you want to use a loop in a certain track for various mixes, a total of 8 loops can be saved using memory loop mode. Make sure you're in auto loop mode, set a loop, and enter memory loop mode. You can also use a slicer while playing a loop. If you're doing a long mix, roll is a useful function to trigger short loops without losing the beat of your mix. Each pad has a different roll length, and the ribbon cuts your rolls into shorter lengths. The SP6 in Itch is a 6-slot sampler directly routed to master. Load your samples from your Itch library. The SP6 features 4 banks, which you can flip through easily from the VCI 380. And hit the pads to trigger each sample. Pad Effects is a unique FX function that adds effects to the 5 performance modes. Select an effect by holding Shift and turning encoder. Hit and hold the pads, parameter will be modified depending on the pressure you apply to the pad. Amazing combinations can be made with the 5 performance modes and effects. Play around to see what fits best with your mix. With tracks featuring a beat bridge, you can beat skip using the jog wheel with Shift. You can skip backward and forward while staying in beat. In hot cue mode, The ribbon enables speedy access within a track. The mixer features trim, 3-band EQ, and a high-pass filter. Crossfader curve can be adjusted as well on Edge or mixer mode. If one or two of the channels run the mixer mode, you can still use the pads to control the SP6 sampler in Edge. You can also connect a DVS interface such as Serato Scratch Live. Using the mapping file for Scratch Live available from the Vestax website, you can use the pads of each deck to control cue points, and pad effects will be enabled with Scratch Live effects.